Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's market update. Last week in El Paso County, we saw 336 new listings come to market. We saw 25 price increases. We saw 50 price decreases. We saw 32 homes that came back on market. Those are houses that were under contract that didn't make it all the way to close for one reason or another. And we saw a total of 424 houses that sold and closed out completely. So this last week we saw more than 300 houses that came to the market in 1 week. At this point, for about the last 3 months, we've seen more than 200 houses come to market every single week, which right now for the demand that we have in our market is still not quite enough, but it's a huge improvement from what we saw at the beginning of the year. So right now across the nation, we're seeing multiple signals that the market is trying to cool off, that it is trying to slow down a little bit anyways. The number of new mortgage applications is slowly decreasing as we kind of go week to week, even though interest rates are holding really steady right now at right around the 3% mark. And industry analysts for the mortgage market are looking at this year knowing that it's not going to be quite as busy as last year with refinances as well as new mortgage applications. So even though it's slowing down just a little bit and steadily on the mortgage side, the big driver right now is just the lack of inventory. Right now across the nation, we're still seeing about half of the inventory that we saw last year. And homes are selling faster now in our market, as well as across the nation. Not only that, but builders across the nation are slowing down as well. And builders aren't slowing down because of demand. They're slowing down because of the conditions that they're building in and that they're having to work in right now. A lot of builders across the nation, and most of them here in El Paso County, are booked out for 12 to 18 months, and they're already running out of lots before they can get anything built or get foundations poured. One of the big drivers that's making builders build a little bit more cautiously and build a little slower is the cost of materials. Lumber remains elevated, and we don't know where that's going to be in the next 12, 24, or 36 months. The median price in El Paso County last week was $434,000. And right now properties are selling for 104.03%. At the $134,000 mark, that means that 4.03% is costing buyers an additional $17,500, kind of on average, more so towards the median every time they buy a house. Our days on market also continues to remain low. Again, the only reason that houses aren't selling in hours right now, sometimes they are, but the only reason right now is that what sellers are doing right now is they'll list their house, put it on the market for 3 or 4 days to get as many showings as possible and get as many offers so they can get their highest and best. If you have any questions on any of the information I covered today, feel free to give me a call, send me a text, or send me a message anytime. That concludes this week's market update, and thank you for watching.